Very good morning to all. I am going to discuss on confidentiality, privacy and security in clinical research. See, these are the learning objectives of the topic. We will be discussing on definitions, information practices, what are the different policies and procedures are there, what are the legislations, authentications and followed by security. So, according to the Hippocratic Oath, 4th century, he said that whatsoever things I see or hear in my attendance on the sick or even apart therefrom, which on no account one must spread. So, I will keep to myself holding such things as secrets. So, this is the Hippocratic Oath. Followed by definitions of the privacy, the right of individuals to hold information about themselves in secret, free from the knowledge of others. Confidentiality definition is assurance that information about identifiable persons, release of which would constitute an invasion of privacy for any individual, and it should not be disclosed without their consent of the subject, except allowed by the law and ethics. Coming to the what is mean by security. The mechanisms by which confidentiality policies are implemented in the computer systems, including the provisions for access control, integrity and always it should have the availability of the data. Identifiable informations, any information including but not limited to the demographic information which will identify or may reasonably lead to the identification one or more the specific individuals. Coming to the confidential database, any collection of the data or grouping of information about individuals maintained by the division of the electronic forms which is not comprised solely of the public records and subject to release on request, release of which could represent the breach of the confidentiality. These informations includes not limited to the demographic informations, even though we have any medical or any the diagnosis, testing histories, either any clinical information, employment or any financial status of the subject, results of special studies, either any participation in or exclusion from specific program sources. So, what are the principles of bioethics? First of all, we should give the respect for the subject, either the persons. Individuals should be treated as autonomous agents, allows individuals to exercise their autonomy to the fullest extent possible, including the right to privacy and the right to have private information remain the confidential. Very important part in the component of the clinical research. And what are the information practices we should have in the clinical research? First of all, relevance, integrity, written purpose, need to know the access, what are the corrections should be made, what are the importance of the consent. Relevance, all information collected should be necessary, relevant to the public health, required by law. Individuals entitled to privacy benefits of information should be outweighed, privacy concerns collections not overly burdensome or intrusive. Followed by integrity. Informations of integrity should be protected, prevent the loss, interception, misuse, maintain the accurate one, completeness, timely data, no unauthorized alterations or destructions of the particular data. What is the written purpose is there? All information collected should be consistent with written public health purposes required by law. Database must have written purposes and usage restricted to the stated purposes, and linkage of the database is considered the new database. What is mean by need to know the access? All confidential information should be accessible only on a need to know basis, both internally and externally. First of all, we should have confidentiality agreements for all personnel. Access terminated when duties changes. No disclosure of the data. External release for research requires the institutional review board or independent ethics committee approval. Then only we can have the external release of the research data. Followed by corrections. Individuals should have the access to information about themselves and the ability to correct the informations to the extent allowed by the law. First of all, we should maintain the public list of all the databases. Name of the database, description of the information included, regarding the date of the data and the name of the database. Information sources, confidential, disputed data must be marked. What is mean by consent? This is most important part in the clinical research. Without consent, should not be entertained in the clinical research. First of all, we should have the subject consent. Information must be collected with the consent of the individual except as required by law. The purpose of the informed consent, purpose of the information collection, everything should be written in the purpose. Data protections in a place, consequences of withholding informations, no consent if waived by law. Followed by security pearls. So we should have the backup key files. So whatever we collect the data in the clinical research, we should have backup of it. Use encryption on sensitive data, and we should have the good passwords. Means it should remember always, like that type of the password should be kept. And network security requires expertise. Authentication should be have encryption, and always if any fire occurs or anything is there, that firewalls, all security should be maintained in the clinical research. So these are the important components in the clinical research. So these are the references. Thank you.